And that's way too far again. I hit behind it and I like hooked it.
Yeah. So that one started left. You got the heel into the ground there a little bit on that one, it looks like.
That looked to me like it had top spin.
Yeah. You kind of got the heel in the ground, which is gonna make the loft of the club point a little bit left, and you get that kind of diggy contact and a little bit lower and left, and they're running out too much, and our contact on the ground isn't that consistent. Very similar to last week. Very similar, would you say?
Yeah.
One, if you want to hit a high shot, we'd put the tee behind the ball to try to clip and kind of sweep that ball a little bit more, but you're actually struggling hitting behind the ball too much, so we're going to put it in front. So you've got to hit the ball first and then clip the tee. This is to get your contact on the ground to be much better.
Okay.
Now let's see what we get. Good job. Right now, I don't mind how far it's going. What I liked was the contact on the ground and that we clipped the tee.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Seeing now after you doing those drills and taking that away is that your hands are kind of coming around a little bit lower. You're coming down on the strike line, hitting that ball first and then ground. One of the things people kind of talk about is using the bounce of the club.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you use the bounce and you hit behind the ball, you're gonna lose feel. That contact isn't that nice, crisp. You don't really feel that club and ball interaction as easily. So you lose touch and feel, but what we've seen here is now you're actually getting quite a few balls right around the pin. Your first couple shots that we saw, they were thin and started to the right. Sometimes you hit the ground in front of the ball. So you're hitting the ground in front of the ball every now and then. And when you hit the ground, you've got it to start right and draw, but we know we want it to fade. To be able to hit a fade is we need to be able to hit the ground in a consistent spot, and to be able to hit a consistent shot, we need to be able to hit the ground in a consistent spot almost every single time.
Yeah.
And you're not doing that. We've seen a multitude of different shots that all make sense. So what we've got to do is we've got to find a way to hit the ground. And so what I've got is this pool noodle, and what I'm going to ask you to do is just set up really quick to that golf ball. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this pool noodle in the ground behind you here, and it's just going to kind of force you a little bit to move your low point a little bit more forward.
Yeah.
This is going to get you to hit the ground, because I need you to hit the ground each time. So if you want, not on the toe anymore, more on the
in the center
of the face.
Yeah,
we're not sweeping, we're coming more on that strike line. We're in the rough or the fairway.
I think I might also miss the wind.
Yeah, it's kind of
Straight down. Now.
That one, it actually missed low, so to get it to hit that break correctly, we would need to even hit it harder. So your spot would have to be further back, and if we miss the hole, that putt would go even further. So we need to move this spot.
Move the spot definitely over to the left more.
Left.